Ова лето Скопје е домакин на најголемиот младински спортски настан во Европа. Европскиот младински олимписки фестивал. 4000 млади спортисти, 48 држави, 15 спортови. Од 20 до 26 јули. Победата почнува со нас.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome back to the European Youth Olympic Festival 2025 here in Sports Hall Partizan in Skopje in North Macedonia.
I am very happy to be here. My name is Zoran Arunovic and I will be more than happy today to be the TV commentator of this final with Ivona. And hopefully we are going to be good to show you what's going on and to kind of like bring the atmosphere from the range directly through this broadcasting channel to you guys.
Here are some details about the event. So it's a 10-meter air pistol solo woman. We are scoring it on the basis of hit and miss. For the pistol, it's hit if a shot is 9.8 or higher. Athletes are shooting until one of them reaches 10 hits. The results from the qualification part, so we have gold medal match and bronze medal match. Spain and Belarus Olympic Committee member in gold medal match and Ukrainian and Czechian athlete in the bronze medal match.
I think this is going to be fun. It's going to be a good match. Both matches are going to be really good, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. The last ones were very intense and athletes were catching up with each other so fast.
Yes.
And my name is Ivona Plavčić and I will carry you through this final with Zorana.
I'm looking forward to watching this because in full honesty, when I was at this age, we did not have a competition like this. And it's unfortunate because I think it would be very, very good. Competitions like this are really here to bring you like a good spirit, to make you be able to actually meet some new friends and compete with them and learn a lot about Olympic values and Olympism in general. So I'm really happy to be here, even as a spectator.
I also think that young athletes don't have many opportunities and events that they can like be their own category and have equal chance.
Yeah, when you are at this age, you're usually competing against older athletes, so the chances of you actually being ranked very high, they're not really big. So now they have this chance to compete within their own category. Oh, we will continue about this later.
Yeah, we are starting with the presentation of athletes. So on the position A, we have Ukrainian athlete Yulia Isachenko.
On position B, we have athlete from Czech Republic, Mareckova Aneta, born in 2009. And if I'm not mistaken, Yulia is born in 2008.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, so it's going to be good.
So the range officer for this final is Dimitar Dimetsky.
And jury member in charge, Miss Aranka Binder.
And lastly, the chief range officer, Petar Plavčić from Croatia. So this format, the same as the earlier finals that we had for solo men event, athletes compete individually and before the finals, they are going through the qualification through 2 stages. In first one, they are shooting 30 shots in time limit of 30 minutes. The best 16 go to the qualification stage 2, where they shoot 20 shots in 20 minutes.
Yes.
And yes, then the 4 best go to the finals.
Yes, and also, if I understood well, the result that they made in the first 30 shots are adding up to the results. Actually, the results in the next round of 20 shots are adding up to the results, to the number of hits that they had in the first 30 shots. And then we have the best 4 athletes, and the first and the second one are advancing to gold medal match, or the third and fourth are advancing to bronze medal match. So now we're watching the bronze medal match between athlete from Ukraine and athlete from Czech Republic. They have officially received the command to start with the sighting series. They have 5 minutes to do unlimited number of sighting shots, and after 5 minutes they will have opportunity to shoot individual shots. Every shot, like you said, every shot that is above the ring of 9.8 is considered a hit. Every shot under 9.8 ring is considered a miss. So basically, the first one who reaches 10 hits wins. This is a very interesting format for the audience. I think it's very easy to understand. Sometimes it's hard to understand the shooting and the rules and everything. So I think this is one of the formats that's very easy to understand. And from what I could see, young athletes are really enjoying this. There has been a lot of twists and turns in qualifications. I was down there in the qualification hall watching, so there were a lot of twists and turns. And yeah, it's just overall it's fun. For us older athletes who haven't been shooting this kind of format, this is really fun and interesting to watch.
Yeah, they say they like it because it forgives bigger mistakes.
Yeah, it basically allows you to be maybe less precise from time to time because it's just 1 point. Overall, when you're shooting qualifications and when each of the shots matter, if you shoot a 9 or an 8, it affects your series, and eventually it affects your mood in the long run. But when you have a format like this, you are allowed to make mistakes. Of course, you shouldn't. You should try not to make many mistakes, actually. But this is the advantage of this format, that you don't have to be super precise non-stop, that you can allow yourself to make mistakes, and yet the punishment for that mistake is not going to be as high as it would be, or as intense as it would be in a regular match. So this is a very good part of that.
Yes, if you shot, I don't know, a 6,
it's
some really bad shot in the final for the old format, then you lose.
You lose. Like in a regular format, you would lose 4 points. Here, it's just one hit. Nothing. It's just actually you get a miss, which is really not something that you can make up to.
Here we have the Ukrainian coach, Volodymyr Ivanchuk. And I think that we were so caught up.
Yeah, in our conversation that we did not do the presentation of the... No, we have. This is the coach of the Czech team, Podravsky Martin. Actually, he was my colleague. I think he was a rapid-fire shooter, and I remember we were training together before the Olympic Games in London, I think in 2012. We had this last training camp. It was in Frankfurt am Oder, so a lot of us went there to prepare, to do the final preparation for the games. And I think, if I remember well, Martin was there as one of the athletes. You know, it's so interesting to see how many athletes are just like switching roles and now becoming successful coaches. So it's very good to see that. It's very good to see that.
Yes, and also the athletes that were shooting previously are now members of the National Olympic Committees and like
Yes.
fighting for the
Yes.
young athletes and for the shooting
Yes.
sport.
Yes, yes, yes. I am here, for example, I'm here as part of the athletes committee of the EOC. So it's been a great privilege and honor to actually be here and to observe the competition and to to be given the honor to present medals to young athletes. It's been really beautiful. And we are about to start this final. So 5 minutes of deciding shots is finished. And now we are advancing to single shots where each of the athletes will get a command, they will load, they will shoot actually, and whoever reaches a 9.8 ring and above will get a point. Whoever gets to 10 points first, or 10 hits, is the one who wins, in this case, bronze medal.
And as we mentioned in the previous final, this competition, this format, is the first one that gives the quota
Yes.
for the European Games
Yes.
2027.
Yes.
And it is based on the calculation of this event and the individual
Yes.
event. So in the last one, we didn't get to say who got the the quota for the European
For the European
Games.
Games. But you're right, it's European Olympic Games. So you can
Yeah.
also say European Olympic Games or just European Games.
So for the 10-meter air pistol solo men event, it was Moldovan athlete Clementi Ursu. And
He also won the individual title. So
Yeah,
based
it was
on
gold.
these two disciplines and the calculation said that he is the first person who won direct quota to European Games in 2027. So huge congratulations to Mr. Ursu Clementi and the Team Moldova on having the first qualified athletes. First qualified athlete. We will have also here this opportunity to see who is going to win the quota place for the games in I think in the next final. So we'll see. But at the moment, let's go back to what's happening right now. We have the ladies shot 2 shots. Now we are on the shot number 3. The Czech athlete is currently in the lead with 3-2. I think so far out of 3 shots, she scored all 3 hits. The girl
Yeah.
from Ukraine, Isachenko, she had I think 8.9 or something like that on the first shot, which is definitely, it was a miss. But then 2 hits, and now the result is 3-2 for Czech athlete. Now we are on the shot number 4, and we will see how this is going to end up. But what we have to say that is that athletes also, actually coaches, have possibility to request a timeout. The timeout is 60 seconds. It's like 1 timeout per match for each of athletes. So in this case, we have the athletes from, actually the coach from Ukraine can request a timeout. The coach from Czech Republic can also request a timeout, but it's always 1 timeout per team or 1 timeout per athlete. Now we have 2 misses. Both athletes scored under the 9.8 ring, which is not something very common, but
Yeah.
it's happening. So we'll see how is this going to advance.
And probably the pressure, because in the gold medal match for the boys,
Yes.
we had a lot of misses in the gold
Yes.
medal match.
Yes, but I think this is normal. You know, you are shooting the medal match in something that is at that very moment like the highest competition, the most intense competition of your career currently. You're fighting
Yes.
against, you're shooting against actually your opponents in your own age group. So of course you want to win. And sometimes, you know, and we are, as athletes, we can put a bit of a too much pressure on ourselves. So you will see that basically that's something that reflects a lot on the grip, on the way you're holding your pistol, on the way the pistol is moving. And now from this angle you can see if the pistol is moving a lot or not so much, if it's shaking. So you can see, like, basically through the pistol you can see how they are feeling or not feeling. So I think this is all very, very normal and very expected.
Yeah, we had some new shots now.
Yes.
We have another hit for Czechia and a miss for Ukraine. So Czechian athlete now has 4 hits while Ukrainian has 2.
So now the Ukrainian athlete is in a position where she's actually chasing the Czech athlete. She has 2 points advantage over Ukrainian athlete. So I think in the format like this, it's not much. It's really not much. It's just 2 shots. So I think that this could end up as like a very good fight. As you can see, she's already like reducing the lead. And for me personally, it will be very interesting to see what will coaches do and when will coaches react. Will they call the timeout or not? Because I know how things work in the senior level, you know, but I'm very interested to see how this is going to develop.
And you mentioned that you are the EOC athletes committee
Yes,
member.
yes.
Yeah. What can you do at that level to maybe help the athletes and to include shooting sport?
Excuse me, just I need to say we come to the now their tie. What we talked about, and the coach reacted as I predicted. This is a very good reaction by the coach. I think it's a reaction in the proper moment. He did not wait too much. He didn't wait for things to escalate.
Yeah, to really go south.
Yeah, to go south. He made a good decision. So now what we can expect is that the Czech athlete should probably win the next point, and then we will see what's going to happen. Doesn't have to mean that she for sure is going to win the point. I'm also happy to see that he's using all 60 seconds. He's not going back, like he's giving her time to rest a little bit. Maybe the tempo of this final is fast, which is also possibility. So by staying there, he's giving her time to rest a little bit, to basically vent everything that's going on, to express what's going on, to talk to him, to give him some input on, like, a feedback on what's going on, but also to get like certain instructions on what to do in the next couple of shots. But what you asked me about the athletes committee?
Yeah.
What did you? As I was watching this, I didn't really listen.
How can you maybe help athletes while being the EOC athletes committee member, and maybe how you can include shooting in maybe more activities if you can?
But you know what, like, as a representative of athletes, I'm someone who, like all of us, our job is to be here for the athletes. We are athletes, but we are also here for the athletes. We are here to listen to athletes. We are here to basically see what are the concerns of athletes, to talk about that, to present our concerns, to ask questions, to get answers. And from that perspective, I think we are doing a very good job as an athletes committee. I'm part of that committee since 2023. I was selected as a first pick in Rome in an assembly. So for the next until 2027, I will be serving as an athlete representative. And in our committee, we have a really great committee and very high quality people who have information, who are really fighting for the benefit of athletes. And our chair is Alistair Brownlee, who is really a great guy. You know, he's also part of the IOC Athletes Committee. So yeah, I'm very happy to be. Oh, this is what I was talking about. Um, I don't know if the spectators can see the targets and what are they shooting, or just can see the
No,
hit or
they
miss.
just can see hit or miss.
Okay,
yeah.
so in this shot, the Czech athlete had, I think, 10.8.
Yeah, almost perfect shot.
Yes, almost perfect shot. So now they're back to 6-6. It's an equal result. I think that maybe Ukrainian athlete is now on the run. I'd say she's on fire. She's doing a good job, like very consistent. Czech athlete is probably struggling a little bit at the moment, but I think that they have plenty of time, another 4 shots at least, to come up, like to get to a good mood. As you can see, yeah, Marechkova now scored 10.2, comparing to Isachenko 9.2. Now she's leading again, so apparently the coach did a good job.
Yeah.
Basically, he cut the flow, he stopped the flow of Ukrainian athletes, and this is
Yes,
exactly.
that was I wanted to say. Sometimes timeout can be used as a tactic.
Yes,
Just
of course.
To
Yeah,
interrupt the other athlete.
Yeah, but this is
without your own.
that's the point of timeout. Like you use it just to help your team. This to give your team a possibility to rest, to give your athlete possibility to vent what's going on, to share with you, but also to maybe see that another team is on the run, they're on the roll. You need to do something to stop, but also at the same time give your athlete opportunity to recover. So this is like the point of timeout, to do everything that's within the rules to help your team or your athlete. Now we have on the score, on the shot number 13, none of the athletes scored a hit, which means that we are still on the result 6-7 for Ukrainian athlete or 7-6 for Czech athlete, who is leading. She needs another 3 hits in order to basically to win bronze medal in this EYOF. We'll see what's going to happen here. Okay, so we have 10.2 from Czech athlete and 10.3 from Ukrainian athlete. Czech athlete has another hit. Ukrainian coach, actually, he called a timeout.
Yeah, I was just wondering.
Yeah, I was also wondering
time to do
when will he call the timeout. I think he did very well.
Yeah.
Maybe I would even call a timeout on a previous shot, but I'm not sure. Which is why I'm not a coach, I'm just an athlete. But in general, I think he made a good call to stop now. It's +2 for the Czech athlete. Again, 2 shots, at least 2 shots. I think it's possible to
2 or
make.
3.
I think it's possible to get to tie. I mean, I'm always saying that. I'm always referring to my mixed team final in the Olympic Games. We were losing the whole time, but we trusted that we can do this, and in the end we really did it and won gold medal there. So I think that this is possible to get to tie and maybe even make to make a turn. Let's see what's going to happen here.
Now I think it depends on who handles pressure better.
We have both of them handling pressure well.
Yeah, Isachenko
because
came back up after that.
She
2 or 3
scored
misses.
10.8 or 10.9. I'm not sure. I think this is 10.8, and Ukrainian 9.8. Both hits. So this is like the first match point.
Yeah, this is a match point now for Czechian athlete. In the next shot, she could decide the bronze medal.
It doesn't have to
match.
mean that
Yeah,
it will be decided, but she can, if she scores 9.8 and above, it doesn't really matter what Ukrainian shooter is going to shoot, because that 1 point she's going to receive, the Czech girl, and she will win bronze medal match. Let's see what's going to happen. And it's a win. It's a win.
Marchenko didn't put herself under the pressure.
No, she handled the pressure very well, and she won bronze medal. So congratulations, Marechkova Neta. She just won bronze medal in 10-meter air pistol solo for women. It was a very decent fight. It was a good fight from both athletes. It's so good to see this, you know. It's good to see such young athletes shooting this well, handling pressure, basically being introduced to pressure at such early age. It's hard, but at the same time, this is just a glimpse of what does it take to be a champion. And later on, when they progress with their careers and when they get older and mature, they
Yeah.
are going to be in possibility. They are going to have possibility to really fight the pressure, and they will have to meet the pressure. Like the whole concept of pressure in big competitions is something you cannot work without that. You have to know how to handle that. So I think this is just an introduction to what's gonna wait for them when they
Yeah, in the
advance in their
future.
career. So now we have a little break, I think, until the beginning of gold medal match, which
Yeah,
is
I
also
think 1 or 2 minutes because
Yeah.
they will start as soon
as
as
possible.
possible.
Yeah, but now the gold medal match starts again with the 5 minutes preparation and sighting time, and then the same format as we had now. So I think the gold medal match is going to be even more interesting, even though sometimes you think, oh, it's a gold medal match. This should always be more interesting than bronze medal match. I've been to many bronze medal matches that were far more interesting than the gold medal
Yes.
match. But we'll see what's going to happen here. Also, we have this situation here with the gold medal match with two athletes.
Yeah.
Both of them won medals in individual discipline.
Yes.
And here we have the situation that if Sanchez Gloria, who is from Spain, she was third, I think, if I'm not mistaken. She was third. And yes, Sanchez? No?
Oh, wait, I think she was second. No, she was third. Yeah,
She was third. And Nestyarovic Alina, she was second. So if Nestyarovic wins today, she's going to
have the quota.
yes.
But if
Sanchez wins today, they're going to be tie.
yeah, and
because-
then the rule is the younger athlete
Yes.
gets.
If Sanchez Gloria wins today, they're going to be tied with the scores for qualification scores for the European Games. But since Sanchez is born in 2009, which means that she's younger than Alina, we, according to rules, because she's younger, she's going to have direct qualification for the European Games in 2027 in Istanbul. So we're looking forward to see who is going to win today, who is going to be better today, because I think it's going to be a good match. We have two athletes who won both individual medals who both won medals in individual discipline, and I think that they had like two highest ranking results today. So I think they are on a roll, and I'm expecting a very good match today.
Yeah, and we are already starting with the presentation of the athletes. Here we have the athlete of Belarus Olympic Committee, Alina Nesyarovic.
And on position D, we have Sanchez Gloria, a girl from Spain, born in 2009.
I think that actually Gloria was also in the finals on the first day in
Oh,
the
really?
duet event.
We have range officer Dimeski Dmitar and jury member in charge, Miss Aranka Binder. And of course, we cannot forget Petar. Yes, Mr. Petar Plavčić. Nothing works without him. There is no final that can work without the chief range officer, and in
Yeah.
this case, Petar. So he's the person you're going to meet in every final. So if you see him, that means that you're in a good place, that you're in the final hall, and
Yeah.
that you're doing well.
And that the final will be nicely conducted.
Yes, exactly, and fast.
And fast.
And fast. Yes.
I mentioned something from Sanchez from the
Yes.
duel. She was in the duet event. Actually, she and her teammate, Robles, they won gold in the
Oh.
10-meter air pistol duet.
So I think that these games are definitely her games.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
She has won now medals. She will win medals in
Yeah, yeah,
all
yeah.
events.
So she has 3 medals now.
Yeah.
We just need to see. So she has a gold, she has a bronze, and let's see what's going to happen today. Is it going to be silver or is it going to be gold?
And regarding the Isachenko, Isachenko is the athlete that we had, I think, in talent. She was also competing here.
Okay.
She actually has the European record
Oh.
in the individual event.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's good to hear. That's very good to hear.
And it was a great score, 387.
Oh, this is really amazing score. You know what? I am really amazed by the level that these athletes are displaying, because you see that they are between 16 and 18 years old, and I can remember myself being 16 or 18 or whatever, and I was definitely not on that level. I was very, very much up under that level. And knowing that we have this future in such young athletes is something that really makes me be at peace. So one day when I'm done with my career, I know that the sport is in safe hands. You know, it's good to. I really like knowing that we have athletes like this. I know that one day they will be tough opponents. And my predictions, I have to say that my predictions are never wrong. I've never been wrong so far. Whenever I said you're going to be a tough opponent in the future, I was always right. So I think we're going to have like beautiful future here, and this is only Europe. So can you imagine, like, when you include other continents and other Olympic festivals for this age category, how beautiful the shooting future is?
Yeah.
I'm really happy to see here
And
everything
these
that's going on.
are only the athletes from 2007, 2008, and 2009. So, but I was fascinated when they told me, some of them, that they are shooting for 7 years now.
Already?
How
How
long
exactly?
did
How
you
old?
have to be?
Yes, how old? I know that I started really late. I actually went to my first training in 2001, and I was 15 years old.
Oh,
I was 15 years old.
if I'm not wrong, that the guy that told me that he was practicing for 7 years, he started when he was 10.
10. That's a good age to start.
So
Very
really,
young, but yeah.
really good that they had this competition for young
Yeah.
athletes so that he could achieve
Yeah,
something,
yeah.
because sometimes if you are training for a long time maybe and don't have the opportunity to be on the competitions for your category. Oh, we are again in the speaking.
Yes.
So the Belarus Olympic Committee coach.
It's Dauhapalau Yuri, one of very, very successful athletes. I was shooting while he was shooting, so that means that I'm in the sport for a very long time. And yeah, he was a very successful athlete, and good to see him here as a coach.
And Spanian coach Dušanov Emil. I
Yes.
think all you know him also.
Yes, Emil Dušanov is a coach who's very, very successful and very present. I met him when he was coach of Japan, and now he's Spanish coach. So as you can see, that he has something really. He has something, because wherever he goes, he creates good athletes. So I think he's one of the really, really bestest coaches in the moment that we have in the world.
Yeah.
Because as you can see, Spanish team you can only just look at the air pistol in this competition. You see that this girl is on fire, and Emil is coaching her. So it's good to know that he's raising the level of European shooting at the moment.
It really says a lot for a coach if he is wanted, if they are calling him
Yes.
to come to other countries
Yes.
and be their coach.
Yeah.
I think the same thing happened with your
Yes.
sister, Jelena.
Yes. My sister is also she is the coach of Olympic champions. So I say she's also Olympic champion as a coach, but also multiple world champion, European champion. We have world record. We have world record together. So we have like a lot of achievements we made together, and of course she's been wanted for a very long time, but we
You
somehow
didn't let her go.
somehow we always felt like we didn't do this, we are missing something. And now after Paris, when we won Olympic gold medal, we were like, okay, now it's time to spread wings in some other directions and to develop someone else and not only me. And she was very, very much wanted in China, so now she's there. I miss her a lot, and if she's listening to this, I'm sending her a bunch of kisses and hugs. But yeah, I miss her a lot, but I'm happy that she's doing something very good.
Yeah, she's helping others to
Yes,
become
and
like you.
we started this final. On the first shot, we have 9.1 and 9.3 or 9.4, which is not a hit. So both of the athletes, they scored a miss. It's not a good beginning. It's not a good start, but you know the pressure is quite high because you're fighting not only for the gold medal in the EYOF, but also you know what's at stake. It's the direct quota place for the European Games. So of course, if you think about it, you can see the way her pistol is moving, that she's not really, she's not steady. So you can see by those little things that athletes are feeling like a little bit of pressure. But now we have the girl from Belarus Olympic Committee. She scored 10.6. It's a hit for her. It's a miss for the girl from Spain because she scored 8.9. So we are going to see what's going to happen in the later shots.
And in this also, for example, they both had first shot as a miss. When you make a bad shot, and in this especially, you see the other athlete also had a miss. You're feeling
You feel
bit
relieved.
easier, yeah.
You know, it's only two of you, and you both missed, so it doesn't make a problem.
Yeah.
Because you know that even if you did something wrong, your opponent also did something wrong. So it's
Yeah.
okay. You're
It's
still
like nothing happened.
nothing.
Then, actually.
Exactly. Like, oh, okay, nothing
Let's
happened.
keep
So
that
we can
one. We
we
go
can
for
keep on
next.
going. So now both athletes again had another miss. So I think that the pressure is pretty obvious. So we'll see.
We are getting the same scenario
Yeah.
as the men's final.
Okay, this is not looking good. The Belarus Olympic Committee athlete, she shot 8.0. We'll see how long will the coach wait until he calls for timeout. So yeah, and Sanchez Gloria, she hit 10.3, which is a hit. So we have now the tie score 1-1. Again, I repeat that they have to reach 10 points in order, or 10 hits in order to score a victory. So, and we'll see what's going to happen here. She's quite tense. You can see by the movement, of the facial movement, and by the movement on the grip. She's tense. And both athletes again scored misses. Like I said, bronze medal match was a bit more different to watch. I think that what we see here is really pressure, just pressure. Like you can see here, clear pressure on both of the athletes because they did so well in qualifications and in the second stage as well, and now they are struggling. I think we should give them some more time, and then until they wash out the stress from themselves, and until they just break the barrier of stress and realize that this is just like everything that they are doing on a daily basis, like any other shooting range, basically that's it. And until then, we can expect a little bit like of maybe shots that are not that close to the 10-point ring. But as soon as they break the barrier, I think we can expect much better groupings and much better shots.
By this, you can see that they really care and
Yes.
know that it is important competition for them. That's why the pressure is
Yes,
so big.
of course. Okay, we have another
Mess
point,
situation.
another situation where both athletes did not hit a 9.8 ring. Now the real question is what to do in this situation where both athletes are not shooting
Well.
I wouldn't say well, because it's a very sensitive word, you know, and very
yeah,
very
actually, yes.
flexible category, but they are not shooting the scores that they expect, probably their coaches expect. So how to handle this situation? If you call for timeout, then why would you do that? Because their opponent is not advancing, but at the same time your athlete is also not advancing. We have another shot that it's not even close to 9.8 rings. So I think we are
Sanchez was now maybe on the
9.4, yeah.
way
But
to it.
I don't think this is looking good for them at the moment. We had at least, I think, we had 5 or 4 consecutive, 6 consecutive series, no, 5 consecutive
yeah.
series of athletes missing the 9.8 ring and above. So I'm really interested to see how our coach is going to handle this. Like,
I think neither one of them wants to lose their timeout. to
exactly,
actually help
exactly,
the other
exactly.
one.
So whoever calls for timeout, they're also going to help the other athlete. And
And later on
okay,
lose the
so
possibility.
now we have hit.
Oh,
Okay,
there-
Misiarovic, she scored 9.8, and that's a hit. So hopefully that will bring some like optimism, or give her some boost. But also at the same time, hopefully that will give some boost to Sanchez, because you know it's achievable. Like you can do this. You can hit a 9.8 ring even when you're stressed out and everything. Also, we have to mention that conditions for shooting are very hard because it's very hot, you know, and
Yeah.
the conditions are same for everyone, just so we're clear, and both athletes are going through the same problems. But at the same time, you know, when it's very warm, you know, it's hard to basically show everything you've got and to show how good you are. So I think that maybe partially because of the heat, they're struggling a little bit to adapt. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to find like the reason for everything that's happening. But I think I've been in the final hall, and it's very hot, as you can see. People are like sitting in front of ACs because it's super, super hot. Like the whole Skopje these days is very hot, and
Yeah, they chose the most warm part of the year for this. And
but I think it's the heat wave at the moment in whole Europe, so it's very much expected. But it's not pleasant. It's just what I can say. It's not pleasant.
but for shooting, I think we are good. They have worse issues.
Of course.
Not issues, but conditions.
Yes, of course, of course.
On
We
the
are
other
indoor.
competitions.
Yes, we are indoor. We have ACs. It's good for us. We are not in the open space where we cannot cool down, so it's good. But you know, sometimes the lack of fresh air can create some problems. Oh, we have a 10-point shot. 10. Oh, 2. Wonderful.
They are back.
They are back, and they are so back. Both athletes shot the inner 10. We have a 10.5, I think, and 10.6. So the result now is 3-2 for Belarus Olympic Committee athletes. So what I was trying to say is that it's kind of tough to shoot in conditions like this, but at the same time, the conditions are the same for everyone, so I think the shooters are now just giving their best, trying to adapt to warmth, to the heat, and yeah, so this is the result. Sometimes you handle heat a little bit better, sometimes not so good, but overall the conditions are the same for everyone.
Yeah, we now had another hit for Sanchez, also almost a perfect shot. I would say 10 point, maybe 7. They are now at 3-3.
Yes, yes, wonderful. So we have two inner tens from Sanchez, two inner tens in a row. I think she kind of like regained a bit of positivity and a bit of self-confidence. So we'll see if she's going to continue with the results. Unfortunately, she did not. But she's close. I mean, she's still in the strong 9, in a high intent, in a high level 9. This shot was like 9.6, 9.7, basically on the door to a hit. Nestijarevic not so good. She got on a 9.2. But now I think that the ring of their shots is like reducing, and the shots are being very well grouped, which I really like. Is just showing that they adapted to the conditions, and now they are working their way to the 10-point ring. And we have another point by Nestijarevic. She shot 9.9, which is another hit. So it's 4-3. Sanchez shot 9.3, which is not a hit in this rules. So we have the situation 4-3 for Nestijarevic from Belarus Olympic Committee.
We are already on the 16th series.
Yes.
In the previous finals, we were done by now.
Yeah, we were done, but the series 16th shot, it's tough. Okay, so we have Nestijarevic, another 9.8, another hit. Sanchez 9.1, and now I'm very interested to see if the coach is going to react, because she has 3 hits. Oh, wonderful.
You were right.
Yes.
Yeah.
She has 3 misses. She missed 3 times in a row. So he made like a reaction. Now let's see how she's going to how is she going to handle this, and is she going to react very well to the break or not? Also, we have the Belarus coach but because in shooting, if one coach calls the timeout, just like in other team sports, the other team or the other athlete is also allowed to use the timeout. Even if the coach who called timeout uses only 15 seconds, the other coach is allowed to use the whole timeout of 60 seconds. So, yeah. Both athletes can benefit from timeout, but you can see that the Spanish coach, he called it because he saw that Belarus Olympic Committee athlete is on a roll. So we'll see how this is going to turn out. The result is 5-3 at the moment. So we'll see what's going to happen. Now we're exactly in the middle of this final, because another 5 points we need in order to conclude and see who wins the gold medal here.
Yeah, but of course it can be quicker, since
of course.
We were a little slow in the beginning.
But it doesn't look like it's going to be. We have another shot with 2 misses, 9.3 for Nestijarevic, and unfortunately 7.8 for Sanchez. My colleague here is taking pictures of us. She's taking selfies, so I'm sorry I did a little bit of laugh. But yeah, it's good.
Great shot by Belarus.
Sorry, I get excited.
Yeah, this
we have 2 inner tens. Yay! We have 10.5 from Nestijarevic and 10.5, I think, or 4 from Sanchez. Both athletes in inner tens. 6-4 for Belarus athlete. Let's go, ladies!
And to me, it's so fascinating because I don't know the pistol target.
Yeah.
And we don't have the result in like decimals on the screen.
Yeah.
Zorana is eyeing it out, but I think that she's eyeing it out perfectly.
Yes, because I'm looking at this target for 23 years. Oh, unfortunately,
they were excited a little bit too, or
Too
maybe
much.
something else
So we
happened.
see Nestjarovic has 7.8 or 7.7, but so far I don't see Sanchez shot in the target.
Yeah, but
So
they were both very shocked.
yes.
They were like, what?
Oh, okay.
I don't
So
know.
both of athletes scored a miss. We're still on 6-4. So far, this is a long final, and
Yeah.
I think with a very quick, intense pace.
Great
And
shot by
yes, Nestjarovic,
Belarus.
another 10, inner 10. This is 10.5 or 10.4, somewhere in between, depends what Sius would say. But definitely inner 10 with, that means another hit for Nestjarovic. So now she's leading 7-4. And Sanchez had 7.9, so hopefully she's going to be able to go back to gain some focus and continue with some good shots that she had
doesn't
before.
have the chance anymore for her coach to step in because
Yes.
they used their timeout.
Yes.
And Nestjarovic is on a roll, I think.
Okay, now
Another
both
hit.
of them have a hit. Nestjarovic, she's on a roll definitely with 10.1. We have Sanchez with 9.8. Both of athletes scored a hit. So now the situation is a bit like more intense. Now the heat is on, like the heat is in full swing. It's 8-5. If Nestjarovic scores two more shots with in the next two shots, if she scores 9.8 and above, she's going to win this. And I think she's getting direct quota place for the European Games 2027 in Istanbul.
Yes.
Stay tuned. Oh, we have another hit. Oh, wow, she's really on fire now. As you can see,
Yeah.
in my opinion, now she kind of like broke all the barriers and she just now shooting and just doing automatically all that activity that she does every day in her training. This is like when your brain switches to automatic shooting and you don't think much, you just do the movement that you do every day in training. So now this is the first match point for Nestjarovic, and we'll see what's going to happen here. Are we going to have the direct participant, direct quota place for Istanbul 2027? Come on. Let's see. And we have... congratulations, Belarus Olympic Committee. Nestjarovic Alina just won gold medal match in 10-meter air pistol solo women. Adding to her silver medal in individual discipline, she is the second directly qualified athlete for European Games 2027 in Istanbul. Let's
First
go!
female athlete.
And the first female athlete who qualified for the Games. Congratulations, Belarus Olympic Committee, but also congratulations to Team Spain, because this lady here, she did great. She won team gold. Actually, was it duet or duo gold?
Duet
Gold. I'm sorry, I'm having like a bit of a issue with disciplines to remember what is duo, what is duet, what is mixed, what is solo, what is individual. So I think this is her third medal here.
Yes,
which
third.
is great. I think she's on fire, and definitely I see that shooting has future. In these ladies, I see that it has future, and I'm happy to be here today to witness this.
We are happy to have you here on
Yes,
the championship.
look at them. This is actually the best part. Now the shooting is not the best part. This is the best part.
Yes,
wonderful.
when you're done and
Yes,
relief.
when you're done and you can finally breathe, you can breathe, you can relax and you can breathe and you can finally celebrate because you did what you do, and you won that medal that you came here for. So congratulations to all three athletes from Belarus Olympic Committee, from Spain and from Czech Republic. Well done, ladies. I'm proud of you.
Well done, yeah. Thank you for joining us in this final. We will now continue to prepare for the awards ceremony, and we urge you to stay and watch our athletes give the happy face while receiving their medals.
The medals are great, by the way, just to mention that as well. I honestly wish there was EYOF when I was a kid. But yeah, there wasn't. So we had different competitions to collect medals in. So yeah, but these medals are really great, and I think they gave 100% in creating beautiful medals and awarding them.
Yeah, I think the shooting sport is actually really evolving and improving
and
every
yes,
year.
and I am very happy to, in a way, be part of that as an athlete. But from this perspective, as someone who is not here to shoot, just and to observe and to do the athlete committee stuff. I'm glad from this perspective as well. So I think we're going in the right direction.
Zorana, thank you very much for joining us here at this festival.
Thank you.
And
Thank
in
you
this
for
final.
inviting me. And I'm sorry that I couldn't sing, but I'm too shy. Usually everyone knows that whenever I take microphone, it ends up with me singing.
I know.
You witnessed that, but some other time.
We hope that you will be here for the next finals if you can.
We will see. We will see. But
Great.
thank you very much. It was a pleasure.